Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Shift with Cassandra. I'm Cassandra Von Worsley. We do the Daily Shift at facebook.com/Cassandra Von MBA. I almost forgot my own web address. That's what it's called. I'm glad I remembered. Facebook.com/Cassandra Von MBA. We do this thing regardless of the web address on Facebook every Monday and Thursday, somewhere in the ballpark of 4:20 p.m. Mountain, 4:30 p.m. Mountain. I never know when I'm going to come on. It's sometime in the 4 o'clock hour. If you like the business page at facebook.com/Cassandra Von MBA, you'll never miss it, because if you don't catch me live, you will catch the rebroadcast. All right. Daily Shift. There are quite a few things that have been coming to me lately about the Daily Shift that I want to talk about. But today I want to talk especially because the year is going by so fast. And it doesn't matter what year you're watching this video, the years are always going to go by fast. The older you get, the more things change, the faster they're going to go. So I want to send a message out there to all of my lovely tribe. And by the way, I love all of you guys. So many of you have followed me for years. So I just want to take a moment to say how much I appreciate those of you who have followed me for years. I have people who have followed me way back when I was a pre-divorce strategist, in 2007. And so I just want to take a moment to say, if you've been following me for years, listening to the podcast, soundcloud.com/She Runs the Show, the She Runs the Show podcast, thank you for doing that. Thank you for being in my world and being, in my space. I appreciate you. So I wanted to say that because I have longtime followers who have been with me through thick and thin. And there are no words for how much I appreciate you sticking with me. So thank you for that. And at the same time, we're going to have a Get It Together talk today because there are a lot of us out there, and I include myself because there are certain arenas of my life where I am on point, and there are certain arenas of my life where I am a hot mess. And I want to talk today about the fact that you have to stop waiting for the right time. One of the things that's moving and shifting in my life is I have resisted for years the idea of starting a mastermind program. I love masterminds. I believe in them. They work. But I have resisted the idea of starting my own mastermind program. And this August, I'm launching the Inner Badass Intensive, which is an 8-week mastermind program. It is going to be the deepest work you will ever do on mastering your mindset, on getting over your fear, on eliminating self-doubt, increasing your level of self-belief, and finally building a business. And it's for people who have no clue what business they want to start. It's especially for people who have a solid idea of the business they want to start, but it really is for people who know that they've had this business dream for a long time, and the thing that keeps them from doing it is the fear and the self-doubt and the self-sabotage and the procrastination and the limiting beliefs that keep playing in their heads no matter how much they try to figure this thing out. If that sounds like you, then today's message is for you. And I want you to go to CassandraVon.com/apply, watch the free training, apply to be in the mastermind. Small group of people are going to get in, and join me for that mastermind in August, because it will literally be, well, A, you better be ready to do deep work. We're going to do some seriously deep work. And B, it will change your life. It will literally transform your level of self-belief. So CassandraVon.com/apply, go watch the Fear to Action training. But let's have a Get It Together talk, because there are so many people who, even if they don't consciously know it, they are waiting for the right time. For lots of stuff, like small stuff and big stuff and in between stuff. And here's what I want to say. Stop waiting. Nobody is promised tomorrow. Nobody. And I know that the younger we are, the more we hear that, but then we go, I remember in my 20s thinking, I'm going to be here till I'm 80. There's no guarantee of that. There's no guarantee of tomorrow. And so my message in the Daily Shift today is stop waiting. And you know what? We wait in small ways and we wait in big ways. There is never going to be a right time. Let me be super clear. There's never going to be a right time to build a business. Never. There's never going to be a right time to change careers. Never. There's never going to be a right time to have a baby. As much as you want your savings account to look a certain way, there will never be a right time to do this. And It's so important that you understand that life is not a matter of luck. It is a matter of faith. Let me say that again. Life is not a matter of luck. It is a matter of faith. It is not about what happens to you. It is about what you do and what you happen to. And the problem is everybody who's waiting isn't happening to anything. You're sitting back letting life happen to you when you should be happening to life. You're sitting hoping that the stars align and you get a sign and things work out, and you're forgetting the fact that you are the work in anything working out in your life. You're the work. You're it. Like you are, as they say in the movie The Matrix, you are the one, right? You're the one. And so here's my thing. There's a quote, can't remember what ancient philosopher said it. It's one of my favorite quotes of all time. And it's, fortune favors the bold. Fortune favors the bold. And most people don't question it, right? Because they go, well, bold people, they're bold. Like they have this courage and this confidence and this strength, and they just go out and they just make stuff happen. Not necessarily. No. They don't necessarily have the confidence that you think they do. Bold people don't necessarily have the strength that you think they do. But you know what bold people do have? You know why fortune favors the bold? Fortune favors the bold because the bold take action. The bold take risks. Bold people learn from failure. They don't always feel strong. They don't always feel confident. They don't always feel like they can win, but they still go out there and they take the risk anyway. And when they fall, yes, they fall hard, but one thing they have confidence in is it doesn't matter how hard they fall, they will not stay down. So fortune favors the bold because staying down when they've fallen, when they've failed, is never an option for them. If they have to crawl to their feet, they will get back up. If they have to grovel for a while to get back to their feet, they will get back up. Fortune favors the bold because the bold are not afraid to fail. They know that there is no such thing as failure for them, because even if they get on the ground and they stay there for a while, they're not staying there permanently. That's the thing. They continue moving forward always. It is their expectation, their strong belief that no matter what happens to them, it is always happening for them and not to them. And in the end, because they believe those things, because they take constant action, because they fail and they fail fast and they fail forward, they get the most shit done. I mean, at the end of the day, this is not a luck thing. I mean, it amazes me the way people who are not taking bold action in their lives, or people who look at bold people and they go, but they're more confident. No, they're not more confident than you are. They get shit done. Like they literally go out there and they happen to life. And yes, they fail. And yes, they have down moments. And yes, they have moments where they don't feel like doing it, but they do it anyway. Because they are convinced that it is only a matter of time before they get to where they say they want to go. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people who are waiting for the right time are overthinking the whole damn process. Stop overthinking. One of the things in the Inner Badass Intensive that I am nipping in the bud with people in week 1 is this overthinking nonsense. No more overthinking. Literally, once you know how to tap into your intuition, once you understand the power of failure, once you get that when you trust you, everything else works out because you trust you, and how to actually do that, and your self-belief raises, you will never overthink again. That is the first thing that's going in the Inner Badass Intent, this whole overthinking thing. Because here's the thing, if you are overthinking, you are using your energy, you're using your power, you are using your intuition in the wrong direction. And in the meantime, as you use up all that energy for no good reason overthinking, you are wasting time and you are wasting life, and you have nothing in the form of action to show for it. So just remember, acting upon your thoughts works. But thinking about doing something, thinking about creating something, thinking about beginning a business, thinking about, meeting the love of your life, thinking about having, none of that works if you're not taking action. None of it. So after a while, thinking is a total and complete waste of time. Here's the thing. Action is the order of the day. And the reality is most people go, well, I want to, before I do something, I want to feel ready. There are going to be some things in life where you will feel ready. And the greatest things of your life, you will not feel ready before you go and start to do it. I hate to tell you. You're not going to feel ready. You're going to get out there and do it, and you're going to do it afraid, and you're going to do it uncertain, and you're going to do it with absolute dread of the consequences, and you're going to do it, and you're going to fail, and you're going to fail publicly, and people are going to say, I told you that she couldn't do it. I told you he couldn't make. You're going to do all that, and you're still going to be uncertain. And even, here's the thing, I want you to get this. Even when you win, you're going to feel uncertain. Because when you win, you're now going to say to yourself, but what if I lose the next time? Now that everybody sees I'm a winner, if I lose the next time, it's really going to suck and people are... See, you can't listen to that because you're always going to lose in some spot. You're always going to win somewhere. But at the end of the day, fortune favors the bold. Fortune favors the person who says, I don't care if I win. I'm in the arena. I'm going to brave the wilderness and do this thing until I get there. And the reality is you can't wait to feel like getting there. And you can't wait to feel like failing. Nobody feels like failing. Nobody feels like failing. You can't wait to feel like failing. The bottom line is this. Stop waiting for the right time. What if you only had a year to live? What if you only had 5 years to live? What if you aren't going to make it to 90 or 80 or 70 or even 60? If you knew you only had 10 years left, would you be living the way that you're living right now? If your answer is yes, bravo. Awesome. You're on it. But if you only had 5 years left to go and you look at your life right now and you go, man, I'm playing small. Man, I am doing... If I only had 5 years left, this is not how I'd be living my life. You need to change something now. Today, you need to not wait because tomorrow isn't promised. So get it together. Stop wasting time. And for those of you who are building a business or you want to build a business and you are stopping you from doing that well, you need to be in the Inner Badass Intensive. Go to CassandraVaughn.com/apply. Watch the Fear to Action training. Apply to get in. See what happens next. All right, everybody. I will see you on the Daily Shift this Thursday around 4:30 p.m.-ish Mountain Standard Time, 6:30 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys on Thursday.